Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be showing you all current fish tanks and projects that I've been working on, and I hope you enjoy. So let's get into it. So this is my 40-gallon aquarium. I built basically all of it, and yeah, I need to feed them right now so you can see that. So I feed all my fish with this Tetra Mini Tropical Flakes, and they've all seemed to really like it. I mean, they seem to like all food I give them, but this is what I feed them. So as you can see, the fish really like this one. The reason I use so much is because there's a ton of fish in here, but also there's some cories at the bottom that normally don't get any food because it never reaches down there, so you gotta feed extra. That way there's enough food to get to the bottom. This right here is my most favorite fish in the whole tank. It's called a Hillstream Loach. And they're really cool because they look like mini stingrays, but that's my most favorite fish. And here we've got all the mini terrariums and aquariums that I've built. These are my most popular YouTube short videos that I've made. So first off, we've got the new one I just recently made. There isn't a video on it yet, but there will be soon. It's really cool. But this one I built for a friend, so he's gonna be... This isn't mine. I'm gonna be giving that one away. This is the mini rainforest. If you've seen the last video on that, it's definitely grown a lot. But I kind of just want to keep it like that because there's not much purpose in trying to trim it. So that's that. And then this is the... Here, I gotta take the lid off. This is the, what was it called again? The terrarium that I tried to bring back to life. Like before it was way dead and stuff, and I brought it back to life. I can't remember, I made a video on it, but it's definitely doing way better than it used to. There's even this roly poly up here sitting in the light, but the plants are even growing out of the... They're huge now. And yeah, that's that. Let's continue. Now this is my most favorite, or second favorite tank I have. It's the office tank, which this tank hasn't been water changed for almost a year, and it's crystal clear. There's shrimp in here, a few small fish. Those are some more cherry shrimp. And a netherite snail. And then just a ton of plants, which filter the water, meaning that I don't ever have to change the water on this thing. I only have to feed the fish occasionally and trim it. So this is a really cool tank. So now I'm going to show you all the projects that I've been working on, and they're in here. This is my workshop pretty much, and this is the one I've been recently working on. But I learned how to cut glass recently, so I've been making tons of of custom tanks for really cheap. Just because, yeah, it's way less expensive than it would be if you bought it at the store. But this is going to be, I don't really know how to explain it, a jungle area on top, and there's going to be a water area on the bottom with shrimp and stuff. But also, I've built this shallow aquarium, which I don't really know what to do with, so I think I'm going to sell it. And if anyone on it watching this actually wants it, you can go on Facebook, or you could, you probably just go on Facebook, find me, Corbin Brown, and you'll find this and you can buy it. But let me get back to this one. So I just finished gluing all the background on last night, and now I'm gonna spray it down, see how many, just spray it down, get it ready for the next step. Okay, now that I've got it all sprayed down and it's all cleaner now, I'm gonna hopefully just leave it out to dry for a little bit, and then we can move on to the next step, but that'll be in a different video. So now we're gonna move on to the next tank. And this is where my last couple fish tanks are. This room back here. These are the tanks that I'm trying to make some money on, pretty much. This is my shrimp tank. Tons of shrimp. We started out with only 10. Now we've got a lot over 10. Kind of hard to see on camera, but there's a lot in here. And then this is another breeding project I've got. This is my, where's the light? Panda cories. I want to try to breed those. And they're still kind of small, so I need to wait for them to get bigger before I can actually breed or have eggs or anything. And that is all my tanks. So what I normally feed these shrimp is this shrimp cruise, however you say that word. But this stuff, they love it. Like more than any other food you give them, they will always eat this really fast. So I just sprinkle some of these on there, and then they eat them really fast, but it takes them a second to find it all. They'll sink to the bottom, and they eat those. But also, every time you can notice some of these almond leaves in here are almost gone, so just add another one every once in a while, and they'll eat those leaves. They'll just decompose, and then they'll eventually eat it. It feeds them for a long time. So now let's move over to my panda cory tank, and I feed them these top fin sinking pellets. I'm just feeding them these until they get bigger, where I can start feeding them more live foods and like help them spawn more, lay more eggs. And there's 6 of them in here, so I usually give them like 3 or 4 pellets. And most of them hide under this log, that's why I put it there. But yeah. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like and subscribe so I can make more videos like this, and bye.